Dude, I got it, but I only played it a little bit because my computer couldn't handle it. I ended up trying to upgrade it, but my video card broke right as I upgraded it, which was terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
So now I'm able to play it. It looks pretty cool, dude. I'm into it.
It is. This is just to forewarn you. It's basically like a hardcore medieval simulator. It's no hand holding. It's very grindy. You have to put in a lot of work if you want to get to the advanced stages. But the advanced stages are immensely rewarding. It's pretty cool stuff. So just,
my only worry is, like, if I die, do I lose everything in my inventory and equipped?
It drops in a bag on the ground, which you can go back and either pick it up, but if somebody kills you, chances are they probably looted you pretty well.
Yeah, right on. Okay. See, I played Mortal Online for a little bit, and this seems a lot like that.
I haven't really played that one, but the gist of it is basically if you hit P, you can look at all the different skill trees. So at the top, there's like the crafting skills, the fighting skills, movement, then your character. You want to probably start over on the left-hand side at the crafting skills. And then, so there's at the bottom you can see there's a skill cap. So basically you kind of got to figure out which direction you're going to go before you get started. You know, if you're going to be the miner, if you're going to be the guy who works with the animals and does animal lore, and you're going to be the guy who's the farmer or the herbalist, or so on and so forth. Kind of pick your path before you start, and then basically grind out your skills to increase your level. The more you perform actions related to those skills, the more points you'll gain with it. The more points you gain, the more stuff you unlock, the better you get at what you're doing, so on and so forth. Same thing with the combat. You want to figure out, am I going to be a sword and shield guy? Am I going to run with a spear? Am I going to have that two-handed sword, the two-handed axe? Am I going to be an archer? Am I going to be a cavalryman?
Just a runner. Well, that sounds pretty cool. I'm into it all, but what do you guys need? Like, I'm assuming you have like a niche already.
Yeah, like I'm the blacksmith. We have, we always need somebody for animals because leather production is so very important. We always need an herbalist because it produces flux, which is very important. We need builders, we need miners. I mean, most of it we could use an extra at least.
Huh. All right.
So really,
I'm probably going to be involved because I'm into that.
I'm sorry, which one?
Probably something combat, maybe hunting or so. Get some leathers for you guys.
Right on. Yeah, hunting you'll get the hides from, but you're gonna have to level up past animal lore and then into procreation. And which one, when you get to procreation, then you can start using the tanning tubs and stuff like that. So you gotta kill the animal, skin the animal, take the animal skin to the tanning tubs. You gotta put them in the tanning tubs, let them run their cycle through that. Once they're done, you pull them out of the tanning tubs, you put them on the dry rack, you let them dry out, then you can pull them off and we'll have either the thicker or the thin leather.
So this is hyper realism, dude.
Yeah, when I say it's like a hardcore medieval simulator, it's unforgiving.
Yeah, no doubt. In fact, this whole time I've only gotten like maybe a millimeter on the map.
Yeah, this map is huge on the MMO, bro. It might take you a minute to run depending on how far you are.
Well, I'm on the West Beach.
Oh, wow. So, numlock is auto move and then caps lock is auto run unless you've rebound it to anything else.
Nice. I could use Sweet. All right.
And just start making your way here. It's gonna take you a while, man. But good little introduction to the game. I mean, nothing moves quickly in this game. For instance, I have like 1,500 hours in your own.
Wow. All right. I love it. It's like a World of Warcraft in its own, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a hell of a lot better than World of Warcraft, but
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just in my, yeah. Oh, yeah.
More realism. They kind of hacked
a lot more realism.
Warcraft.
Plus the graphics, dude. It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, the graphics ain't too bad. And it's really cool. Like, we're still pretty much in the early stages, so it'd be good for you to get in with us right now so you can kind of experience the game instead of jumping into a group that's already in stage and, like, don't know what the fuck to do. So you'll get a chance to really kind of experience it. We've got a little bit of stuff. We've got a few houses, a blacksmithing station, and stuff like that. Some coops and things like that. We're about ready to put down our guild monument, which we're probably going to do this weekend. So you're cutting in at just about the perfect time.
Sweet, dude. Yeah, all right.
I've already got 206 hours in the MMO, so I've got about 1,700 hours between the two games.
Oh man. Wait, so oh my. Two things. How long do animals chase for? Is it infinite unless you kill it?
Eventually they'll get tired. If you got an animal chasing you, hit 6 though, you'll drop all your equipped items and you'll run faster. It's the flee command basically, and it might be worth trying to get to the water. They'll stop chasing you if you get in the water.
Also keep using fleet, try to get to us. It's a little faster.
Okay. Oh, and the second thing was, is there anything I should be trying to loot or like pick up on the way or something?
Not that you're gonna get that you can't get over here. Main thing you probably want to focus on is just getting over here. It's gonna take a while.
All right.
The map is huge, man. If you ever played your own, that was about a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer map. This is a 32 by 32 kilometer map, so it's literally 30 times larger than your own. There's about
it'd take you an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to us.
It could potentially. There's like 700 people on this server, so it's a huge map.
Wow. How do I stop bleeding? Do I need to find fiber and make it in?
You have to have your nature's lore probably higher than it is right now.
Oh, probably. I might just respawn a little closer. Who knows? Sometimes the fates are kind.
Basically, you gather plant fiber, then you can, with the plant fiber, if you have nature's lore at 30, you can create a simple cloth. From the simple cloth, you can create bandages, and that'll stop your bleeding. But as long as you're not like close to death, your bleeding will probably stop on its own.
Oh, okay, cool. I was hoping. Just leaving a nice trail of blood.
Anyway, welcome to the live stream. As you can see, we're kind of hopped right in and got a new guy joining the guild today. If you guys want to join the guild, I'll be putting the link into the video when it's done. It's a link to our Discord and our Steam group. We're always looking for new people, so by all means, if you're enjoying this,
is there a barbershop, or is the character you selected the character you selected?
So far, what you select is what you select.
Nope.
Right on.
And it may be something they eventually put into it.
Well, for the time being, you're pretty much stuck with the guy you created. You can always create a new character, but then you have to get a new ticket, and that's like $10.
Yeah.
About to do my power hour, try to level the shit on my smelting. Knight, are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Is there any way you can toss me down some more furnaces?
Of course.
I've got 2 of these ones in the middle. I'm going to take them down as soon as these last 2 bust out, but 2 of them are pretty much dead. So I've got those 2, and I've got these 2 new ones, but I'm going to burn through a lot of stuff. I'm getting a bunch of charcoal already. I'm going to stagger my smelting so that as I've finished with one, I can pull out the next one without burning too much extra charcoal. Got it down to a science on leveling this. I want to hopefully get close to 60 today. Then I'm just going to bang out nails for an eternity. If you could just put them right next to the other 2 that we put over here by the blacksmithing station. Yeah, you put in a lot of work with this game, man. It makes you grind it out, but it's immensely rewarding when you get to the end game stuff. You know, you start out, you build a little hamlet off in the woods, man, and by the time you get to the end game, you've got a castle and a big wall, and you got all these fortifications. You're doing politics with all the other factions on there, forming alliances, going to war, backstab, intrigue. And it's all how you create it, too. It's not like planned out for you. It's not like, do you want to choose the backstab option? It's you really have to like, okay, well, let's align with this guy so that we can take these guys out. And you create the world. It's pretty tight, I think.
This is pretty good, dude. I was hoping that it wouldn't just be a hack and slash where everyone, like, because like I was playing DayZ and everyone was just murdering everyone. There was no cooperation.
No,
But I saw alignment, which is like it seems to be a pretty big incentive.
Yeah, this game, especially with the MMO cap, put the skill cap at 400, which is not even enough to get one full line completely maxed out in every stage. You know, like so like my line, I'm the blacksmith, so I would, you know, if I wanted to fully max that out, I could, you know, put artisan at 100, put materials preparation at 100, smelting at 100, forging at 100, armor smithing at 100. That's 500 points. I don't have it. So I have to, you can lock your skills at certain points. You can downgrade certain skills at certain points. So I had to lock my artisan at 60. I had to lock my materials preparation at 60 so that I have those extra points to be like the best at forging and armor smithing.
There's no way to increase the point cap.
No. Well, I don't know. I think with intelligence you get a little bit more. Like I noticed I've got 404 now.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, intellect. So with my intellect at 12 now, I get an extra 4.42 skill points. So, and intellect, there's no real way to just be like, I want to increase intellect. You got to perform actions that work on your intellect. What are you doing to my stone, man? I'll put them over here. I'll burn through them before.
That's off claim.
I know, but I'll burn through them before. I'll probably burn through them tonight. You're wrecking my nice little stone path, man.
You still getting the stone on the beach?
Yeah. Ah, Mike.
No, Wolf, no.
Yeah, hit 6, man. You'll flee and you'll run faster.
All right. Oh yeah. What? Why is it like a little spell or?
It drops all the equipment that you have that you're holding, and you run a little bit faster.
So I get that the top part of my health is my actual HP amount, but what's the bottom half of my health bar?
So you have hard health and soft health. The top one is your soft health. That's like if you want to knock somebody out, or if you're about to be knocked out. Once you just get knocked out, you won't die. The bottom one is your hard health, and that's like how close you actually are to dying.
Oh. Okay.
Same thing with your stamina. Stamina.
You die.
Yeah.
What happens?
You don't.
Really?
No, you don't die. But the lower your. Actually, I think I got that backwards. No, yeah, no, I don't. Sorry. Yeah, the bottom is hard, top is soft. Sorry. As your stamina gets, as your hard stamina gets lower, you'll your soft stamina will drain faster. So once the top one goes out, then you can't run anymore, and your hard stamina is basically how rested you are. So once it gets really low, you won't be able to run very far.
Pretty convoluted, but pretty sound.
Yeah. Tip of the iceberg too, man. Hey, what's your in-game name? I'm gonna go invite you to the faction.
Amdira. Amdeera is like.
Spell it one more time, please.
Amdeera. But like M is in Mary.
Amdira Skiff.
Yeah.
Alright, should be getting an invite. Just go and accept that.
Nice.
Alright, we do Crucible and Tongs. It looks like I'm gonna be getting low soon. X, this ore is like 2 quality. Damn. Text Deanna 3. So I met a new faction up by the northeast last night, and
Are they Roman?
no, but I think they settled into that area we were looking at. I could be off, but I mean, all I know is kind of a general area where they're at. But he said northeast of Pesky, and I was looking at the area, and that would make the most sense to settle there. What's up, Mike?
What's up, fellas?
You going, bud?
Still need bones.
Yeah. Trying to get the monument going. We're gonna set it up this weekend, but trying to get all the main stuff out of the way that we're gonna need for it. That way when we go to set it up, it's just like, bam, done.
Did that group have a name?
I don't know. I can message him real quick. He friended me on Steam. I made a kind of ridiculous trade with him, but it was for the purpose of establishing ties with them. I gave him 120 nails for 20 plates of fucking food. Wasn't even all that good of food. Sons of Wood and...
Oh, they don't have a monument down yet.
I got the bones. I just stole them from somebody.
Yeah. Wait.
Are we setting up in the same area?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna put the monument?
Yeah, I think generally in the same area. We haven't determined the exact spot, but we'll be roughly in this area.
Is that the guy that added you?
No.
That was another group that. Well, that's a guy from the group that's also around Peskin that wants to talk to you.
Yeah. Right on.
Be friendly and trade. He was a herbalist and not the leader, so.
Right on. We're always looking for trade, man. You're gonna have to have a lot of good trade routes. It appears. Not that trade routes are bad in your own, but you're gonna need even more in this one. So if you select loaded charcoal, it pulls out 40 at a time. Then you can, with what's left, do them one by one. Oh no, I've already busted my kiln. I need a new kiln. Night. And I did. I'm just going to destroy this one and put it back there. Luckily I got enough charcoal for the night. Just made like 4 loads of it. If you just joined us, we got a new guy in Discord with us here. His name is Andira. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, dude.
Right on. Yeah, he's kind of new to the game. He had your own, but couldn't really play it that much. He might kind of get into the MMO with us. He's over on the West Coast, so he'll be joining us as soon as he gets over here.
In about 3 days.
Pretty much, dude.
They should let you pick like a semi-zone that you want to like spawn in.
Yeah, be able.
It seems like they keep pushing. This side must be like overpopulated compared to the west side.
We spawned in the south.
Hey, Cadell, you on?
Yeah.
Are you loading your field with more fertile soil?
Yeah, that's what I'm digging up right now. I found 73 right now.
Okay, I was about to say if it's not too far, I can go over with a wheelbarrow and we can hit this big ass field up. It's all 75s.
Somebody had
Yeah.
found some 90. I found them like 3 scoops of 90 quality in one of the little barrels.
It's actually on the map. It's like west of us. It's a little brown circle. That's one big ass field of 75 quality.
Nice.
How many wheelbarrows we got?
We had 3, but for whatever reason, I only see 2 now. Pretty loaded down with shit, but we can probably move some stuff around. Right now, I got them chock full of charcoal and stuff I've smelted. We can definitely move them around so you can go get some high quality soil.
Now, being the field's already planted, would I have to dig it all back up to put the dirt down, or can you put it over it and still be okay?
I mean, you'll lose your seeds, but put 80 more clay in that for you, mate.
Oh, I just went and got 240. It's Dunzo on clay.
Can we get some more coops whenever you get a chance to?
Did you build this?
Try to get
No.
as many as you can probably fit in over here. Probably another one like over here. And then give it a tile and then put 3 on this side. That way we can start producing dung for their fields.
Where the fuck am I? Here, let me
Yeah, okay.
run. I can follow
If you
you.
need help moving these bark boxes, let me know.
All right. It's that brown circle to the west.
Well, hold on. I gotta drop these bones off.
Have to grab carts anyways.
It might actually be worthwhile to just drop everything in your inventory that's small, and then run over there, load up your inventory, and then you can teleport home. Are you bound to a house?
Nope.
I need to put another house in over here.
Yeah, we can fix that real quick.
Yeah, I don't have a house either.
Alright, I put a new one in over here. I rebuilt this one that was on fire after I extended the claim, so there might be a vine still left on that one. I'm going to move this loom out of the way so we can lay down another one. Do like the wooden one because there's a ton of wood right here.
I gotta get my carpentry up too. Can't really fit a house here. We've got some serious issues going on.
The logs in the way. Yeah.
Well, they're 4x4, and I can't flatten this tile out because the 43.5 is flattened. So it says you can't terraform that block because it's train block.
Probably have to take the stone up. I'd really almost rather take this house up and pave the stone all the way out, but I mean that's a whole another mess of problems. I think we could put down 2 houses for them. So up to you. You're the builder, man. We either pull up the stone or we pull up this house, pave the stone out all the way to the edge, and then put 2 new ones down. And we've got enough wood right here to put two wooden ones down real quick.
It'll be faster to pull up the stone and put down 2 houses than it would to be get all the stone to pave this.
Yeah. Gotta move all this wood too. Ooh, just
Lag?
lag.
Yeah, I got it too.
Must be morning time. Morning lag.
Well, I'm saying that 2 guys missing houses might prefer to move the logs rather than try to collect stone to finish paving off this.
Yeah, I figure out where we're gonna move them to. Quickly running out of place. We need to put our guild monument down.
Which leads me to ask you, 20 by 20 or 27 by 27?
27 by 27.
Yeah, that's like, that would be following the borders of a tier 1 claim.
Yeah. I want to get it to encompass these guys over here that are putting up stone walls. Like, that's going to keep us out. Especially since they built their stone wall right to the edge of their claim, so we can log ladder over it. Wait, where are we going to put these logs at?
I mean, we just take the wheelbarrows and haul more shit.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's not that long of a run, really.
Just gotta figure out where to put all that stuff. We are getting.
Besides, Damien, we shouldn't do stone roads. We should do marble roads.
Yeah. You gotta know where any marbles at.
No clue.
It's usually up in the mountains. But we gotta go over there for the iron anyway.
Yeah, there was already over 100 bones here.
Wait, whose tiny shack is that down below the farm?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody builds a shack down there. Sure as fuck did. What happened to the wattle fences around the farm?
They decayed.
I guess that makes sense. Should probably put them back so people aren't trampling through the farm. I think that's probably one of our guys, huh? I mean, surely they know the settlement right there.
You guys got some bark.
Try the bark boxes. There's a lot of different stuff everywhere.
I'm just looking for an empty one just to throw these bones in.
There's some empty ones.
In front of my house. Or no, they might have sticks in them. Well, that top one's empty now.
Alright, I must be in front of the wrong house.
It's the one that someone's piled all the softwood in front of. Or next to.
Alright, that's got all the bones we got in there. It's almost 300.
Yeah, those flag stems are heavy.
What do I need for these pigs? So I got 2 certificates for fertile pigs.
You need a barn. They'll probably come this weekend. Might get high enough level. I don't know where we're going to put all this stuff that's in these wheelbarrows. Got 200 pounds of charcoal alone.
I have a small stable, but I don't think that's for pigs.
It's for horses.
Oh, I can't even build it yet anyway. Oh, barn's under masonry. Jesus. Is it just me, or does carpentry not, like, determine the quality of billet you get anymore?
I don't know, Mike. I don't think so, but I have 0 carpentry. I get hired 0 quality billets. Need a carpenter's table so we can make wheels. Once we get that, I can crank out wheelbarrows.
Do you empty those wheelbarrows, Mike?
There's not many spots for the shit in it. Got a lot of iron, shit like that.
Like a bunch of hoarders.
Yeah, I'm getting water for the kiln and plant fiber.
I moved the charcoal over to this kiln over here, but there's several hundred pounds worth of shit in there. Alright, time to start the power hour. Crap, I didn't need. Our little food's getting better. I got to 1.4, my food quality multiplier. I think the plan is today is to smell what I can out of these four furnaces. Get a bunch of lumps out of them. So the lowest producing one, I'll perform the action the most time, which will increase me the greatest skill point gain. Once I get all of the lumps of iron out of them, then to take them to the forge, use the rest of the power hour to bang out nails, basically to go forging. Take a two-pronged approach, if you will.
Everything needed for the kiln is there.
Is what? Water?
Kiln's ready to be built.
Sweet. Alright, you want to hammer that in? Be right back.
Is there a reason why you didn't gather the 80 quality water?
Ow. I didn't know that mattered on that.
Yeah, I suppose not really, but
And I'm back. Ordered an HTC Vive today. Should hopefully be in tomorrow. So I might have a video on that soon. There went my smelting tool. Hey, bro. Hey, bud. Hey, I'm busy right now. Let me call you back, okay? I'll call you back in a few, alright?
Yeah, man, wrecking those stone walls fast.
Yeah, they don't typically take too long to go through. Just need the stone, which they've been harvesting pretty heavy the past couple of days. Ordered my Vive headset today, so should be in tomorrow. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Try some VR stuff. It's supposed to be like drivers you can add to it that allow you to play your non-Steam games in VR, so hopefully I can play Life is Feudal in VR tomorrow.
What happens when I starve?
Your stamina starts going down. Eventually, it'll get real low. You won't be able to really run anywhere, and just get real weak.
Oh, alright. Right on.
Should have spawned with a plate of food. If you run out of that, you can find an apple tree, pick the apples off that, and eat. You can also search on the ground for like edibles and stuff like that. You can find like mushrooms and edible roots and things of that nature till you can get here, and we'll give you some food.
Alright, sweet.
Best bet though is to find an apple tree. They're everywhere. Shouldn't be too hard to find. They're kind of smaller. They've got a lot of branches coming out of the base of them.
Got a few apples on them.
I should have had this on this.
You got any billets anywhere?
There might be a couple of them right here, but most part you'll probably have to saw them out. Turn them on with charcoal.
What kind of billet do you need?
Just for a campfire, so I can make some glue.
I got a couple of softwood logs in this pile that need to be cut if you need to cut some.
Alright,
They're the two that's right here on the top.
gotcha. Make
I
this
can't lift them because they're like stacked in each other or something.
Ugh. Coming on my screens. Dang it, I lost one of my screens. Oh well. How much did I get out of that for a burn on this? 56. And that furnace is dead. Oh crap, what the fuck? Hopefully this one doesn't burn out on me in a minute. Oh, I'm busy right now.
I'm making a video.
I'm busy right now. now. Mm-hmm. And there goes that furnace. Dang, that's a lot of shit. Shit, I got an idea. Since I didn't get as much out of that as I wanted. Can't put in these two over here. Not ideal, but at least I can. If I bang out these nails, melt some more down. Great. We're posting a lot of these.
Thank you.
One thing, guys, if you find any regional items, let's not use them for any other crafting or anything like that. Let's put them to the side and save those items. Very valuable.
Alrighty.
got to level 12 on my forging.
Nice.
Pretty much one sitting, so not too bad. Nice little stack you made there, Knight. Brief. Goodness, goodness, goodness.
What's do you guys have stone walls?
Not yet. If you might be, if you're close, we're just to the south of that.
All right. Are you at the base right now?
Yeah. Smelting
Could I
some
bother
iron.
you to send me a pinpoint?
Sorry?
Could I bother you to send me another pinpoint? Well, map picture, I guess.
That's as close as I can zoom it in. Can anybody run over towards those three girls and try to guide them in? Put them in the middle of smelting some iron. Great. Of course not. Okay, so I see where you're at. Come north. Just go directly north from where you're at. You can see you on the guild map. You're down by the clay down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come like directly north. Oh my god, for real? This thing is not done already. 1.5 loads. God. 1.5 loads and the thing broke down. Not even. Are you a girl character?
Yeah. Am I at the right place? Got some tiny shacks.
Yeah, I think I just saw you come up. Reload here, see if you're on us. Yeah, you're pretty much in our base. I'm the guy back here at the furnaces smelting the iron.
Sweet place you got here. It's a little quaint spot.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know, about 6 days in now, maybe. So, not too big yet, but we're getting there. We're about to say we're about to place the guild monument down. That'll help us grow.
What does that do?
So, like what we have now, if you hit F4, you can kind of see the extent of our claim. If you hit Control F4, hold it. Oh crap! What did I just do? If you hit Control F4, it'll recycle. Smoked. It'll keep it locked in. But basically, you got personal claims and you got guild claims. Personal claims are pretty small. This is about the biggest you can make it, or it is the biggest you can make it. And that's with the premium subscription. It gets you 150 tiles. Guild monuments get a lot bigger.
It says that I just entered your stuff and might be accused of trespassing. Doesn't mean I'm not affiliated with you properly.
No, I still need to invite you to the personal guild, I think. Let me get your invite real quick. Spell your name one more time.
AMDEERA.
Standing right next to us, Damien.
Oh yeah, I mean you could probably write that.
There you go. Now you can access stuff on the personal claim and things like that. Welcome.
Sweet. It's nice.
So this is our humble abode. I'll give you the quick tour. Back here is the blacksmithing station. Got our forge over here, kiln, making hey Knight, actually hold off on those real quick, because my power hour is almost up. Once I give him the tour, it'll be over with. So these things, let me pull the stuff out of them, because I'm going to tear down pretty much all of these forge or furnaces, because they're pretty much all dead. I need new ones. Okay, so grand tour. Forging area back here, blacksmith kiln, furnaces. We've been out collecting various irons and stuff. The green stuff here is copper. The yellow stuff here is gold. The darker stuff over here, this is the iron. Got more copper back here. These are small little huts. Basically, you put those up so you got a bind spot so that you can pray home and stuff like that. So if you run out and grab a bunch of stuff, you can pray home with it.
Oh yeah, does it matter which one of these I claim or claim one at all?
I think they're all claimed at this point. We'll have to get another one down for you. Over here we've got a bunch of bark boxes, and now we're using these basically for storage for a bunch of stuff. So they're on this side over here as well. So you'll find food and basic supplies and stuff like that in there. Over here, this is our stack of wood. We've got a metric shit ton of softwood right now.
It's pretty.
So the lighter colored stuff here is, or the darker colored stuff is the softwood, and then the darker, lighter tannish color shit here is the hardwood. You'll use a lot more of the hardwood than the softwood, but softwood is important for certain things. Here's some more furnaces, but they're fixing to come down. This is our idol. Don't really know what the fuck they do yet. They're supposed to incorporate the lore and stuff into it, but right now it's just decoration. This is our claim right here. This sword's the monument. Over here we got a couple of coops and stuff. We're getting animal lore and procreation and stuff like that built up. We got a loom over here for tailoring and stuff like that. More bark boxes over here. You got your training dummy over here. You can always, if you want to just level like militia, you can come up to the training dummy. You can hit it. That levels your militia combat skill. If you hit it with any other weapon, it'll level that. So if you hit it with an axe, it'll level, depending on if it's a single or two-handed axe. Same with swords and spears and stuff like that.
Dude, that's so awesome.
Yeah. Training drying racks over here. We had a bunch more somewhere. I think Knight moved them or something. But these are.
They're in my shack.
Oh, you put them in your shack. But, if you come down here, Our farm is down here. We have some wattle fences around it, but they went away. Be careful not to actually run through the farm though, because it tramples the plants and reduces the harvest.
I wish it would have known on the way here.
What's that?
I wish it would have known that on the way here.
Are you trampling over people's plants?
You know, just a little bit. I didn't think it would do anything.
Not a big deal if it's somebody else's.
I guess.
Another one of our guys over here. These are our neighbors over here. They've got like 3 people in their guild. They've been putting up stone walls basically around their small little claim here. We don't really need to bother them right now. Come down here, the water's down here. So where we're basically gathering stone and stuff. We'll stem out.
You got some free food.
Yeah. Get you some food here. Are you that bad? Here, let's actually
Aw, dude.
yeah, let's go get you some food. Sounds like you're
Alright, don't mean to be hurt or anything.
oh, no problem. I didn't realize you were that low.
No, I kind of forgot about it. The tour got me all excited.
Yeah, you must have like literally ran the entire way here.
Oh yeah, dude. It would have taken me like 3 hours had I not been sprinting nonstop.
Well, I just did some lag. There's a little nook right
So what's
in here. Is how you
rest?
get up here. Otherwise, if you try to run like up here, you just can't. She got like a little invitation to barter. Say somebody wants to trade with you.
Nah, dude. Hold on, do I have to have like something in my settings set?
Nah, because you ran across, you may have to log out and log back in.
Oh, yeah, I did go a huge distance. Alright, let me do that real.
It might help. Did you get my barter request tonight?
Yes.
Printing out, trying to. Nah, dude.
No.
I'm out.
Try,
Outsky 3K.
try to relog or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be over at the blacksmith station when you get back.
Alright, I'm also going to the bathroom real fast, so catch you in a second.
Right on.
Johnny,
What?
have you?
I'm streaming right now. Did you get your room clean? What in there?
Oh, I live here.
I'll get on to them in a minute. Go finish cleaning your room, please. You guys are going to be grounded all weekend.
Why?
But you're not getting it done.
It's too much.
I'm streaming right now. Go.
I'll come in by myself. You better go.
You better get it done. You're fixing to all be grounded for the weekend. It's power rooms. Got one more to hammer in.
Sweet.
Click accept.
All right.
There you go. I'll eat that.
Thanks, dude.
So eat that, and use your soft as your hard stem. The one on the bottom, is that real low?
It's a 0.
All right, yeah. Here, I'll do it with you. You're gonna want to eat that, and then press 9, and your character will sit down.
What does that do?
That rests you so that your heart stem goes back up.
Oh, okay.
There you go. And then just kind of let your character rest.
Well, you know, you run for an hour and a half straight. You got to rest.
Yeah, when you sit down, you'll start to see your soft stem going back up.
Right on. So, at what point do I craft shoes? I'm noticing my character is unpleasantly barefoot.
Yeah, it's actually part of the game. You're slower and more encumbered, if you will, if you don't have shoes on. Your nature's lore basically has to be at 30, though. So if your nature's lore is not at 30, you might want to ask one of the other guys if they can craft you some shoes. Basically, you grab a bunch of plant fiber, and then you right-click on the plant fiber, craft it into a simple cloth, and you can turn the simple cloth into shoes. And just a basic little shoes. I will be right back.
Did you make the field yet, Mike?
Nah, I'm trying to get my third character over. Fucking mountains, goddamn, everywhere.
I need to light a campfire and head stop raining.
What were you trying to do? Cook something?
Yeah, I need to make bone glue. Start raising my skill.
When you do it, do you choose mass production or just craft one?
Mass production.
Try crafting one and keep doing that until the fire stays lit. It'll stay lit in the rain. Once you do one and it stays lit, you can do mass production.
All right. Oh. The most recent patch. You cannot make bone glue on a campfire open now. You need a big cauldron.
There you go.
So get in there clean. Oh, goodness. Oh, crap, I left the live stream. Okay, I'm going to close the live stream out now. Sorry. Last minute of my alarm. Anyway, I hope you
Is
enjoyed.
anyone able to build a cauldron?
Like I said, if you want to join up with us,
Yes.
it's in the description. Peace out.